3.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Coaches Co-Creating. I'm Amanda O'Rourke and I'm a co-active inner calm coach.
And my name's Jasmine and I'm a co-active life coach.
So today's topic is, well, we're actually filling in the blank today because we're saying it's going to be good when, or it's going to be nice when even. And the whole idea is for us to look at our expectations or our anticipation for the future. So Jasmine, let's just roll with it straight away. What are you looking forward to?
Okay, and I'll finish the sentence, should I? So yeah, it's going to be nice when it's going to be, oh, there's so many things, Amanda. It's going to be nice when, oh, I see my mum.
Yeah.
That could be one. Yeah. It's going to be nice when I see my mum. It's going to be nice when I see my family.
What's nice about that?
Connection, real connection, person to person.
Physical connection as well is a big thing at the moment, isn't
exactly
it?
Physical connection. Yeah, being present.
I think we're all missing hugging each other, aren't we? You know, I'm certainly, I kind of like, I think people say, you know, you're either a hugger or you're not, and I'm definitely a hugger. I love,
me too,
you know, greeting people. Yeah, exactly. And it's all that oxytocin that's good for your soul. It's, you know.
Yeah. So what about you then? It'll be nice when?
I think it'll be nice when the overall feeling outside isn't going to be fearful. I'd like to be able to bump into someone in the street again and not worry about it. Because not that I've bumped to anybody recently, but I mean physically, you know, if you knock somebody and, oh, sorry, you know, that just doesn't seem ever possible at the moment.
Really?
And I know it's a straight, well, you know, because we have to keep 2 meters apart. You know, and I really dislike the, you know, because I walk my dog every day, and I really dislike that whole thing. As you see somebody coming in the other direction, you either cross the road or you move right out of the way. It's very alien. As human beings, we're connected. We're much more, you know, so much more used to being close, and yet we're being told to just separate. And I think, you know, it goes against the grain for me. So I'm really looking forward to not having to think about that. You know,
it's funny, we've just said like the real simple things, haven't we? But then the simple things, as we know, are the most important things.
Yeah. And I think it's important to look at that sometimes and focus on that rather than, you know, the major things that may be sort of dominating the, you know, our thoughts at the moment. So
but you're right.
But the reason I brought it all up is that the whole anticipation thing is very good for you now, isn't it? Because both of us started smiling when we started talking about what we're looking forward to, and I think that really does help you to raise your own energy levels and your own kind of mood in the now, in the present moment, rather than when it will actually happen.
You're right. Even if you're not sure when it will happen or you have so many doubts, do you think it's still good to do whatever makes you feel good at the moment? Because that's all we have.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I'm even up for a bit of make-believe. I mean, that's why children are generally much happier than we are, because, you know, they live in a land of their own thoughts and they can actually create whatever they want without any judgment. And I think, you know, as adults, we've got the right to do that as well, haven't we?
Yeah. Young children, you mean? Really, really young.
Yeah. So infants tend to be sort of, you know, they're the ones that are always wearing their costumes, and they're, you know, they are princesses, they are Superman, they are, you know, Batman, whatever. It's for them, it's all possible. So I think that's something to kind of engage with as an adult as well, because it's very restorative, you know.
And like, sorry.
I think we just get too bogged down in reality and how we see things.
And like, actually, I think it's true as well, because I remember talking to my friend ages ago, and we would talk about things, like things that we were going to plan together, like look forward to things. And it gave us so much hope in the moment. We got so excited and we spent so much energy talking about it, ideas, and it never actually happened. But when I looked back, I didn't think, oh, that didn't happen, what a waste of time. I thought, you know what? That gave me hope at that moment for me to move forward with positivity.
Yeah.
So I don't mind. And even she said exactly the same thing. I was like, whatever, it got us through that period in our lives. So it was a good thing. So I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. there's another question that I really like as well, and I shared it last week on social media, was how can it get better than this? And it's kind of like it's my spin on how can it get any worse, because often that's what we do, it's our default.
I don't say
my
that
God,
anymore.
what else can happen?
I don't say that anymore, because it does happen. If you say how it does happen, can it get any worse?
Yeah.
It can. Yes, it can.
Totally. If you ask that question, the universe will show you exactly how it can get worse.
So what question do we need to say? Can it get any better?
How can it get better?
How can it get better? Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So it's, and I think that's the thing. It's about getting into that, the momentum of that thought, and just, be very sort of creative about how you think things could be, and the anticipation of something good is always a good way to start.
Wow, I love that. Good. Anything else to say before we go live?
No, because we've got to get off and go live, haven't we? So we better crack on. But thanks for listening, everybody, and tune in next week for another episode of Coaches Co-Creating.
Great. And if you're enjoying this, you can always check out the replay on LinkedIn.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
On Amanda's page.
Going live on my profile today.
Yes. See you later. Bye.
See you. Bye.